you had like confidence because you were constantly like you were fast, there was a group of fast kids that we grew up racing with. You were one of them, probably in the upper 1% of the 1%, right? And I feel like if a lot of us had that confidence in that data of, oh, I'm gonna do well at this race because I've done well at these races before, just like this one, I'm coming on top. You start to build that confidence based off of what happened historically. And I almost wish that like my dad coaching, I mean, you know my dad. I wish we emphasized more on like the confidence building part, even off the motorcycle, because I feel like it would translate to the motorcycle stuff. Like just off the motorcycle, maybe like words of encouragement or stuff, and or just like other things where I'm sure my dad's not the only one. Like moto dads aren't big on words of affirmation unless you're winning. But just like I think back on certain things where I'm like, man, it would be really cool to like. I think I would have gone much farther and had much more success and all of this stuff if I did have that foundation that would help me build the confidence to know that you can believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you're not going to let yourself down because you're confident. You've got, even when I did win races, I never felt like, oh my gosh, I'm going to win this thing. When I was out front, B class, A class, it was still like, oh my gosh, I'm going to throw it away.
Yeah,
It's only
right.
a matter. It's only a matter of time before I throw it away. Don't throw it away. Don't mess up. Instead of being like, oh dude, I've got this. I should have been pumped. But I got off the track after like I remember winning my first like 250B mod race. Dude, I had screamers in my class. And like my first thought coming off was like I wanted to collapse. I just wanted it to be over. I want the day to be done instead of actually enjoying like, dude, you just beat a bunch of freaking fast badass kids with a bike that probably should not be running. You know what I mean? It's so old. Like you just did an amazing thing, but I wanted it to be over. I was so freaked out and I felt like a fish out of water, you know what I mean? So like I that confidence that Brian's able to instill in his kids, especially in Hayden, that is man, that is worth its weight in gold. I'd rather have that than a factory bike any day, man, because it goes so
Oh,
far.
yeah, it does. It does because the belief operates outside of external circumstances. Like you don't have to
Yes,
rely on the situation to give you confidence. Confidence
yes,
almost isn't even a good word for it. You have the belief aside
belief.
from what's happening externally.
Yes.
There's nothing externally that can even shake that belief system because um I'm reading a freaking fantastic book right now. John Kabat-Zinn, I think that's how you
Mhm,
say it. Wherever you go, there you are, which I'm pretty sure it's probably one of the books behind me. I just got another
mhm,
book by him, and it's called Meditation is Not What You Think. Was reading on the flight last yesterday. I read it before I went to bed last night, and what it just talks about. It talks a lot about non-judging and not judging certain situations and circumstances and placing value on things that you don't have to judge it. You don't have to place value on it. So for me as a racer, I grew up placing my value on the result.
mhm.
Luckily, when I was little, all I did was win. So it did instill kind of like a false sense of confidence in myself. But as soon as I stopped winning, even just a little bit, my reality was rocked. Like I
Mm.
couldn't, and I was trying to like place blame and figure out the answers to what's going on. Because all of my value, all of my everything was based on that external the result,
Mhm.
right? Where true belief has nothing to do with results at all. I'm telling you right now, guys, pause this, go on Amazon, order. I think this is what it's called. Meditation is Not What You Think by John Kabat-Zinn. Dave, you should order it as well. He
Mhm.
just words things so beautifully and so simply, and there's so many good practices in there on ways to basically break down the conditioned mind. Everything that you do 95% of your day and anybody's day
Mhm.
is our conditioned automatic subconscious behaviors. And I've talked about this before, and a lot of the different books that I've read and people I've studied say this in different ways. The mission really is to be aware and to try to break the chain of that subconscious conditioned responses to things. And the better and better and better you get at that, the more present you can be in moments, and the more belief you can have, because you're just concerned with right here, right now. You're not worried about what might happen in the future, or you're not concerned about what other people think because you're not worried about the past. That's where, like, when I get on here and I say I'll be the punching bag and I'll say whatever the heck I want, it's not because I'm conceited or I'm arrogant or I don't care about other people. It's because I have a decent understanding of, we're all here trying to figure it out, and nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody knows what this world consists of. Even the smartest person in the world is really just, they're all theories. There isn't a scientific fact, it's scientific theories. And we're all just trying to figure it out. If you guys enjoyed that podcast clip, you can listen to full episodes on Apple Music and Spotify. And make sure, if you haven't already, join our community inside of the Moto Academy app. Go to themotoacademy.com today. I'll see you guys inside the community.